You're probably sitting there right now with 17 tabs open, a Google Doc full of neighborhood names, and a spouse who keeps sending you Zillow links at midnight. I see you. If Round Rock has made it onto your list, you're already on the right track. But before you fall in love with a house, I want to make sure that you fall in love with the right part of this city. Not the brochure version, not the Chamber of Commerce version, the version that you get from someone who has been placing families here for 25 years. I just helped a family move from Seattle, from inspection to paperwork. Everything was different than it was in Seattle. So what they were used to when they sold their home and when they purchased their home was completely different. So after our buyer consultation, we narrowed down their focus to the right neighborhood, the right commute, the perfect yard for their fur baby. His name was Boo. But I had to explain our taxes, our expansive soils, the inspections, the ones that we recommend, the sewer scopes, everything about the neighborhoods. And they are now loving where they live. And I want this for you and your family too. So let's get into it. The top 9 things that you need to know about moving to Round Rock, Texas. Before we dive in, if you are seriously considering Round Rock, my team works specifically with families relocating from out of state. So if you want a link in the description, book a free consultation, we can map it out together. All right, coming in at number 1, for Round Rock, the schools are elite. I'm gonna lead with this because I know that it is the first thing on a lot of people's mind, and Round Rock ISD delivers. 56 schools, 48,000 students, 7 high schools, 11 middle schools, 35 elementary schools across the district. Now, Cactus Ranch Elementary actually ranked in the Texas top 10. So 5 high schools here earned the AP School Honor Roll recognition, and 111 students were named National Merit semifinalists. 111 students in one district. So more than 41% of Round Rock residents hold a bachelor's degree or higher. So this is a community that takes education seriously at every level. Now, niche.com ranked Round Rock number 13 on their best cities to raise a family list, factoring in school quality, safety, affordability, and outdoor activities. If the school clock is ticking for your family, and I know a lot of you it is, Round Rock ISD is the answer. Now, I say this with full confidence after 25 years out here with my kids. All right, we're on number 2. The national rankings are real. I know that you're Googling everything right now, and I just want you to know that Round Rock is going to keep showing up, and there's a reason for that. It was named the number 10 best place to live in America, number 3 best city to start a family in the entire United States, and these are not local feel-good awards. Those are national organizations stacking Round Rock against every city in the country. So after many, many moons, I can tell you exactly why it keeps showing up. 37 parks across 2,300 acres, Kalahari, America's largest indoor water park, Dell Diamond, more than 50 live music events every single week, and Williamson County is ranked the 2nd healthiest county in the entire state. And with no personal income tax, no corporate income tax, and the right to work state, you can start understanding why families and employers keep choosing Round Rock. Now, here's what I tell every buyer. Round Rock's reputation is strong, but it also is a pretty big city. One neighborhood can feel settled and quiet, another can feel congested and toll road dependent. The rankings are real. The right neighborhood within Round Rock, that's where I come in. All right, we're at number 3. The job market is one of the strongest in Texas. If you're moving here for work, or your spouse is, or you both are, you've picked the right city. Unemployment here sits at 3.53%. Not bad when the national average is 4.5%. The median household income in Round Rock is about $103,000. Families here are earning significantly more than the national average. And in a state with no income tax, you are keeping more of every dollar you make. That changes what you can actually afford when you get here. So we've got Dell Technologies, global headquarters right here in Round Rock, Emerson Automation Solution, Tesla's Giga Texas plant nearby, Apple's regional campus, the entire Domain Tech corridor just 20 minutes south. So technology, advanced manufacturing, clean energy, life science, healthcare logistics. Williamson County is one of the top 10 nationally for job growth. And the local economy here has grown 46% in just a few years. So when I say Round Rock is on the move, That is what I mean. I work with a lot of two-income families, and this comes up every single time. In Round Rock, you're not sacrificing one person's commute for the other. So whether you're heading into the Domain, downtown Austin, or staying right here in Round Rock, you're not going to be too far away. And the toll road can get you, of course, wherever you need to go without it becoming your whole morning. Coming in at number 4, Round Rock is the sports capital of Texas, officially. This one surprises people, and honestly, it shouldn't, because Round Rock has legitimately earned the title sports capital of Texas. So we have Dell Diamond, home of the Round Rock Express, AAA affiliate of the Texas Rangers, a real professional baseball experience right here in our backyard. And as of 2026, the Texas Volts of the Athletes Unlimited Professional Women's Softball League just made Round Rock their home too. The Round Rock Sports Center is 118,750 square feet of indoor athletic space, 8 full high school basketball courts, 16 volleyball courts, and 4 full NCAA regulation basketball courts if you need it. Now, it's seating over 2,200 spectators with a total capacity of more than 6,500 people. This facility hosts youth and recreational tournaments from around the world, and I personally have sat through a number of volleyball tournaments there myself. And a tip is, right across the street is a Chewy's and a Jack Allen's, so you should plan accordingly. And then Kalahari, America's largest indoor water park, right here in Round Rock. Another insider tip, you will want to save your dollars for that excursion. If your kids are in any kind of competitive sports, travel ball, volleyball, soccer, you name it, Round Rock is built for that life. The infrastructure for youth athletics here is unmatched in any part of Texas. Okay, real quick, if you are watching this and you are already thinking that this sounds like your family, don't wait till the end of this video. I want you to link in the description, book a free consultation, and let's map out the neighborhood for you, the commute for you, the school plan, all of it. It'll take about 30 minutes, but I promise it'll save you months of second guessing. Okay, let's jump back in. Okay, coming in at number 5, downtown Round Rock is a real place. One of the biggest worries that I hear from families relocating from out of state is they don't want to end up in a suburb that's just nothing but strip malls and chain restaurants. And I completely understand that, but I can tell you that Round Rock is not that. Downtown Round Rock has historic architecture, walkable streets, locally owned restaurants, and in the evenings, it has a lot of fun bars, open restaurants in the evenings. Hootenanny's is a speakeasy, and they've got kind of a cool vibe with handcrafted cocktails. And then Rocky's Piano Bar, which is so much fun. It's a sing-along venue, and it's right on Main Street, and they take requests from the audience. There's a guy on the piano and a drummer, and then you give them tips, and then you can ask them to play anything from classic 80s to 90s to country music. We went there for my birthday last year, and it was so much fun. Now, there's a lot of festivals too. The Chalk Walk Arts Festival brings hundreds of artists, vendors, local musicians, and theatrical performers together every year. The Downtown Gallery exhibits local artists year-round and offers classes for every skill level. And then there's Round Rock Premium Outlets, my personal favorite. And then also Round Rock Donuts is located downtown, and it's been there since 1926. It's Western themed and nationally famous. The line on a Saturday morning tells you everything that you need to know about the community. It becomes a ritual for basically every family that moves here. And I say that from 25 years of experience and watching those lines and seeing people that I've met. So you'll know when you get here. All right, coming in at number 6 is the parks and outdoor life are exceptional. If your family likes being outside, and honestly in Texas, you kind of have to, Round Rock is gonna blow you away. 37 developed parks, over 2,300 acres, more than 20 miles of trails. So Old Settlers Park is the crown jewel. It's a 645 acre, 20 baseball fields, 5 softball fields, and 18-hole disc golf. It's got a stocked fishing lake. It's got 3 miles of paved trails. And it also has Rockin' River, which is one of our water parks right inside the park. Slides, a lazy river, a rock climbing waterfall. So this is a summer destination. It's not just a neighborhood park. And then the Play for All Ability Parks is a 5,100 square foot playground designed for kids of every ability to play together. And it has a miniature town with a car wash and a drive-in. It's got a sensory sandbox. It's got wheelchair wheelchair accessible swings, and it sits right along the Brushy Creek and connects to the trail system. My kids loved it and we spent a lot of time there, but the thought and the investment that went into this park tells you a lot about how the city thinks about its families. So there's also a Dog Depot dog park and the Shyla Dame skate park and 2 full recreation centers, including one that's dedicated specifically for adults 50 and up. So this is a city that invests in outdoor life at every level, every age, every ability, and every interest. Number 7, healthcare is world class. This one does not get talked about enough. And if you have kids or aging parents making this move with you, you need to hear this. Williamson County is ranked the 2nd healthiest county in the entire state of Texas. St. David's Round Rock Medical Center ranked in the top 5% of hospitals nationwide for patient safety. The top 5% out of every hospital in the country in 2026. Baylor Scott and White, number 11 in Texas. Ascension Seton Williamson got a magnet recognition with distinction. And this is one of the most prestigious nursing and patient care honors in the world. So you are not driving into Austin for major medical needs. It is all right here. And for families coming from big cities with big hospital systems, you might actually be upgrading. Okay, on to number 8. The neighborhoods are established and beautiful. Here's what I tell families who have been looking at new construction, say in Pflugerville or Hutto or Georgetown. Round Rock has mature trees and neighborhoods that feel like they have been here for generations, because some of them have. But I want you to understand something before you start searching. Round Rock is a big little city, okay? And different parts are gonna feel a lot different from each other. So which part you end up in changes your whole day-to-day life. So if you want a polished master plan community with pools and trails and everything built in, then you're looking at someplace like Barron's Ranch, Terra Vista, Mayfield Ranch, Paloma Lake. Now, if you're wanting mature trees, bigger lots, elbow room from your neighbors, we're gonna be focusing in Brushy Creek, Round Rock West, and Wood Glen. That's the less cookie cutter feel. Now, if you want larger homes, you want more privacy, you want a golf course, say, in your backyard, we're looking at Forest Creek and Lake Forest and Forest Ridge. So here is the honest insider truth. You can buy the same price house in 2 different parts of Round Rock and feel like that you are living in 2 completely different cities. One neighborhood looks incredible online, and then you realize that your whole week funnels into one congested school corridor, or you're up against toll roads that you had not planned for. So home prices in Round Rock, if they are priced right, they typically move pretty fast. You need someone who knows which neighborhood fits your life, not just which house looks good in photos. And that's where we have you covered. All right, number 9, higher education is right here. This one is for the families that are thinking about what comes after high school, and for the parents that are maybe thinking about their own next chapters. Round Rock has built something that most suburbs this size simply do not have: a genuine higher education district. So Austin Community College has an 84-acre campus right here in Round Rock, and that's serving more than 5,000 students. It's got health sciences, nursing, radiology, career technician programs, and ACC partners with Round Rock ISD, so high school students can start earning college credits before they even graduate. I had both of my kiddos participate in that program. And then my son, who's graduating this month, I love that he is able to stay nearby and knock out those basics right here at ACC, close to home. Texas State University Round Rock, they actually just celebrated their 20 years on campus, where they offer bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, and continuing education. So whether your student wants to stay close to home or you're thinking about your own next chapter, it's all right here. And Texas A&M Health Science Center is right next door. So medicine, nursing, pharmacy, dentistry, and access to over 10 hospitals. 3 campuses clustered all together right next to major healthcare facilities. This is the city that is thinking about its future. So your kids can stay close or use it as a launching pad, but either way, you're not driving into Austin for any of it. If you are seriously considering Round Rock, my team works specifically with families relocating from out of state. So if you want a link in the description, book a free consultation, we can map it out together.